Hello there, my lovely Legionnaires. How are we doing today?
I drew crafty art and I put it in the live show chat.
Oh yeah?
Yep, it's based on something that happened to him last night.
You wanna like... Bum, bum, bum.
I'm becoming
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba
there.
ba ba.
Ba
Ba ba ba ba ba ba ba. I have to unplug and plug. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Loony brain. Brain that makes you buy.
Ba 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 ba. Gonna turn off the shop music. Boom boom. So
Katie.
hello. Oh wait, no. There we go. Hello. So the original plan was to do an art stream on YouTube, but Pikmin.
The Pikmin have plugged in the controller.
They did. They grabbed the controller. They plugged it in manually. There was nothing I could do. What was I gonna do? Say no? Hello, Judge Jury General. Welcome, welcome. How'd it taste? Not too bad, actually. I think I mistook it for a common beverage and drank some. That was a rough night. You were with your colleagues and had plenty of food, then why were you all alone when we found you? Well, one day someone just popped out of nowhere and stole our juice. 3 of us ran after him. But at some point, I lost sight of York, and the next thing I know, Nell's been being taken away by a giant dog-like creature. So you were separated. That's horrible. Yeah, I kept walking around looking for him, but then I got so hungry I passed out. When I woke up, I was here with you. We think we saw one of your companions being abducted. Can you remember the last place you saw the other one? Not exactly, but they couldn't be too far from where you found me. Understood. You can rest assured that their rescue is our top priority. Officers, let's narrow our search to the Giant's Hearth. Copy that. Good 1 a.m. I think that counts as morning. Are you awake because you're supposed to be?
GG.
I say narrowing my eyes with contempt. Are you supposed to be sleeping, Zara?
Politically, it's I'll live for happy and dreams, and I read wet dream.
It's gotta be late.
So I'm not.
Justin's got a fucking song in his heart.
He's singing. He's got some Brental floss in his heart specifically. I can mute if it's distracting.
Very funny little, which is very important business. True, I suppose. I'll never forget, I have a very vivid memory of, my father, waking up in the middle of, or waking up at his usual, like, 6 a.m. time, and I had woken up at probably not too much before him, probably around, like, 5:30. And I'd gotten up and I was drawing, and he was startled to see me awake. And he's like, what are you doing up? I'm like, I woke up and I had an idea, and I wanted to jot it down before I forgot. And he just pauses and looks at me, and I didn't even look up, and he's like, how long have you been awake? And I was like, not long, maybe like half an hour. And he looked at me and he was like, go back to bed. And I'm like, I'm almost done. Just let me finish, and then I'll go back to bed. And fucking, my beautiful, wonderful father, who I love with all of my heart, but doesn't understand jack or shit, told me that he was like, how often do you do that? And I'm like, wake up in the middle of the night? Not particularly often. I said, I've done it a couple of times, but like, not like, for any, like, not too late. And he was like, that's not normal. Like, you shouldn't do that. The exact word he used was obsessive. And I looked at him, I, like, narrowed my eyes and looked at him and I went, Dad, no, it's not. And he kept fighting me on it. And then Mom came home. Friendly reminder, my mother, who is also an artist. And I told her, because I thought it was funny. And she just sighs and goes, oh my god. And then immediately, like, goes and talks to my dad and is like, no, we do that. That's not abnormal. That's not doing nothing. So, I'm gonna try.
I was muted. You have to attack his eyeballs.
Okay. I love him. He's a good design.
Pikmin's got some solid designs.
Fuck the Titans. So I'm like,
This is an easier fight than I thought it'd be.
I swear. Wow, this rock is.
Got him! Easy.
My body can go fuck itself, truly. It might just this spot on the couch this spot on the couch just might be fucking cursed. I might have to sit in a new spot. Because the pelvic Advil finally kicked in. I stopped cramping, and then as soon as I fucking start to sit down to eat, I start cramping again. Like, what the fuck?
Hi, Hiten, how are you doing? I'm doing alright. Woke up like 10 minutes ago from a particularly solid nap. I've been just really tired lately, particularly Evie. Not for any particular reason, I think. I think I simply just have been. Let's see. 3 treasures left. Let's do that. So how are we doing, Chad? How are we?
Waiting for Tuesday.
Justin's waiting for Ahsoka with bated breath.
As is his wanton way.
Give us the
Maybe
Hera,
we'll get to
give us the
find-
chopper.
Maybe
Doing
we'll
good.
have to.
Hope you're doing
Maybe
good
we'll get to
soon.
find out where the fuck Ezra is.
Happy birthday to your sister.
If the conclusion to Ezra being gone for a decade is he died, I would There would be no more Dave Filoni. There would not be a memory of Dave Filoni.
I am very hyped for the amount of Scott Pilgrim art that has reached my timeline lately. I am very happy about this.
Oh, the Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, I can't wait! It's gonna be so good!
Up there?
I saw a meme that was responding to an article post that was just like people in 2007 talking about arguing about Scott dating a 17-year-old as a 23-year-old. People in 2013 or whenever the movie came out arguing about Scott dating a 17-year-old at 23. People in 2023 talking about arguing about
the
whether
exact
Scott,
same thing.
Yeah, it's almost
Yeah,
like it's a
Scott-
bad thing.
Yeah, did you know that Scott Pilgrim is problematic? Yeah, that's kind of the fucking point.
It's
I
almost
just
like
think so
there's a
funny.
growth of character or something throughout the story.
Almost as fucking if. I didn't even know that was there.
That said, I think the worst thing is gonna be all of the people that don't care that Knives is 17.
No, and quite a few people won't.
Because we know those people are gonna happen. We know those people are going to exist, because those people existed before.
I'm also
Yeah.
excited for the Scott Pilgrim thing.
He's gonna be good.
I have consumed at least every bit of Scott Pilgrim, like, medium that I could. So I've read the comics, watched the movie. I played the game when it was still on PS3.
Ooh. That's some...
I still have a PS3 with the original, like, released Scott Pilgrim on it.
Dang.
I'm simultaneously a little surprised and not surprised at all.
Me too.
What, the fact that I like Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah,
No, the fact
Yeah.
that you had it in the old one.
that simultaneously feels weird and perfectly on brand.
I just feel bad because the one section, like, you know how in the third volume they have, like, that big, like, scavenger hunt throughout the, I think it's Honest Tom's? That closed down a few years ago. I'm sad.
Yeah, that was cool. I liked that.
Aw.
It was like a big Toronto landmark. I'm sad it closed down.
Good job, fucker.
Oh, I didn't even think about doing that.
Although now I am also
Yeah, no.
excited because there is at least one panel in the original comics that has Tim Hortons. We will see a Netflix animated Tim Hortons.
The minute I saw
No,
that he was in a body of water, I was like, I've never seen what happens if you just freeze the body of water while the boss is in it.
But yeah, no, it's like,
Did you push the box?
this
Yeah.
is... Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Hiten being both surprised and not that I like Scott Pilgrim. Welcome to another episode of... I don't really talk about my interest as much as I think I do.
It do be like that
Like-
sometimes.
We like hearing what you think and your things that you like.
Susie, we don't bite. You can share. I promise.
I thought, here I am sitting here thinking that I overshare, but like every little bit, or like every now and then, I will say something, and then you guys will just, or say that I like something, and you guys will just be surprised.
We like to
Wasn't the Scott Pilgrim video game like a really, really good beat 'em up in an era where we weren't getting
Yes,
those?
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
And it like only
Did you
released
know-
on
it's
Xbox
like-
Live Arcade or something.
It's like, did you know that Scott Pilgrim is just consistently good?
Brian Lee
Shrug.
O'Malley's a blast.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen most of the movie, I think, and I know of one of the funny jokes because, you know, the comic originally came out in black and white, and so when it got re-released
Yeah.
in color, it was like, this was wait, your hair is blue? This comic was originally in black and white.
Yep.
Blue hair. Blue hair.
Ramona Flowers does in fact have blue hair and pronouns.
Although now I'd like to see that there's an edit of it that Ramona has green hair and it's down in 2 separate like pigtails, so it looks like hair is hair.
That'd be funny.
Yes.
Where the fuck is
Turn
this
around.
thing? The button?
Turn the camera more.
Yeah, it's
You've already hit the button to drain the water.
Yeah.
Turn the camera more. No, the other way. Turn around. No, no.
I was moving a direction and then you said turn around.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Turn the camera behind, in front of you.
Oh!
Rubber ducky.
praise be the holy duck.
How did I not even notice you were here this whole time?
Praise be the holy duck.
I think this will be the last duck for that collection as well. And then, I think with that, that's all the treasures on the main map.
It's the SCP.
Is
Go ahead.
I was gonna say there's a rubber duck that's an SCP.
There's a handful. One's a ghost and it floats.
Yes.
One's a... And I don't remember what the others do. I think one displaces... No, they're all harmless, if I remember correctly.
But what were you gonna say, Suze?
Yeah, I was trying to think. There was another like really big example of something that I said that I really liked, and then Hiten was like super shocked that I enjoyed it. I can't remember what it was.
Alright.
Let's see, it wasn't Doctor Who, was it? I feel like that one's pretty obvious.
No, it wasn't Doctor Who. Alright, now we can start
I
doing
bet
the
Suze's
dungeons.
favorite doctor was from before it brought back.
Dungeon
Fourth
time.
Doctor, you'd be correct.
Yeah, I'm just about to say I bet it was Tom Baker.
Yeah,
I was gonna.
that would be my favorite one, yes.
I wanted to ask. So Moon, how did we feel about the last couple of episodes of the SMP? How did we Tuck's hair behind ear? How do we feel? I know Tom Baker was the one who liked Jelly Babies, because that's how I found out what Jelly Babies were.
Yep. Yep.
I had a friend whose entire family line, this is not a joke, both her parents, her, and her younger sister were all obsessed with Doctor Who. I have no idea, because I'm not even sure about the things that do or do not occur behind your camera view.
The funny thing, like, my family, like, my mother's side of the family is all
Well, you
English.
were...
And I had to explain to my mother about Doctor Who.
Well, you saw
Even though
the...
she-
You were watching Mally's stream, you saw.
Doctor Who is
Have I seen
animated.
Torchwood? I believe. Yeah, I believe I've seen Torchwood. Yes, that's the one.
It's the one that
That's the one that.
That was Jack
What?
Harkness's show, yeah?
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's the one that the whore is from.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
It's also the one where you can see a Cyberman in a bikini armor punching a pterodactyl.
That's the one
Yeah.
where they look.
Too busy setting up a bomb, and no, I wasn't. Someone had to set up that base. Yeah, I suppose. You should do that. You know, you should maybe...
It should surprise no one that I'm a 10 girly.
No, that's no surprise. In
This
fairness,
is-
though, valid choice.
This is my surprise face, although I think maybe Brooke is more of a 6 or 7 fan. That's what I guess originally.
I haven't seen any Doctor Who pre 9.
I feel like if Brooke did watch anything prior, maybe I could see those. Those are not too far out there.
Gave you 11 vibes? I don't know what that means in this context.
You need to see some of the original stuff. If
Oh.
you ever want to see the
No,
Doctor
get-
sing
no!
Pirates of Penzance, you need to see some of the older stuff,
No,
or
ew.
at least listen to the audio dramas.
My fucking Pikmin are like, what the hell is going on? And I'm like,
11 is good, but that's where Moffat really started to go off the fucking rails, because that's when he became the showrunner.
Moffat off the rails? Quelle surprise.
That's true. Yeah, Justin's is 11.
I liked 9.
9 is I respect 9 girlies.
9 was also, like, the only one I ever really sat down and watched for a prolonged period of time.
I mean, either way, it still tracks that you really like 9. That's not too, that sounds right.
I'm choosing not to take that as an insult.
It's not. 9's pretty good. Eccleston's
is
run
good.
was fine.
Eccleston is
It just-
definitely underrated.
Yeah, it's just definitely the one that I would expect you to like the most.
Yeah, 9 is the most underappreciated, I think, of the new Who.
It's the most underappreciated and to be perfectly honest, most depressing.
Would you say 8 is classic or new?
I think anything before Eccleston would be classic because Eccleston was like the revitalization of Who. It was when they dusted it off and brought it back.
Fair.
So no, I would definitely say 8 is classic Who. 8 is one that I don't have very much memories of because a lot of it was just kind of very scattershot.
Well, to be fair, like 8 didn't really have any traditional episodes. They just had the TV, movie, and a lot of the audio dramas, which people should listen to. They're really good.
They're good. I remember them being good. I wish I could remember more about them.
I mean, there's
8
literally
is kind
one.
of a blur.
I mean, 8 is fun. There's literally one where he goes back to the frickin' Hindenburg and saves a pterodactyl from the time stream.
I need all of you to know that, like, this is soup to me. I have no fucking idea what any of this means.
Now, my
Look,
favorite Doctor Who episode is when the Space Orient Express had a mummy on it, and
But it wasn't
The
an
Doctor
actual
saved them
mummy, it
all
was a
from the mummy
dream
ride.
mummy.
yeah.
I
And then there was the one time that didn't feature the Doctor at all, and everyone was working in a team organization that turned out to be an evil alien that absorbed people into their skin, and then the guy got a blowjob stone.
I hate that I don't know if these people are fucking with
You
me
can't
right
just
now.
describe the worst episode that they've ever aired out of context like that.
Monsters like that.
I have no fucking idea what's
I was
going
about
on,
to say
dog.
that's. I guarantee you, that is not the worst episode of Doctor Who.
Oh, new Who for sure. I would wager money on it. But yeah, old Who probably
I was about
had
to
some
say.
thinkers.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
I was about to say. Whitaker got so fucking shafted.
He did.
Because she's not a terrible, like, doctor, like, acting-wise. She's
Not at all.
fine. Like, I do have a couple of issues with how she acts the doctor, but ultimately, she's fine. If she was given better material, she could have been, like, pretty good. She was not given good material.
I'll be so real, I had forgotten about that, about 14.
The fact that they retconned pretty much the entire premise of the show.
Hmm.
Like Doctor
Moffat?
Who is no strange. Doctor Who is no strangers. Is no stranger to retcons. But usually when they retcon things, it's kind of small. It's not like super important, or it's maybe like a character that time forgets. They took the whole premise of like Doctor Who and just chucked it out the window for the whole fucking timeless child bullshit.
I mean, at least it wasn't back in the TV movie where the Doctor was half human.
I'm only gonna
Yeah.
watch the new. I'm only gonna watch the new special because Tenet is back and Donna is there, and I'm gonna cry.
I'm not gonna, actually.
It ruined me.
Well, it is Davies. Davies is back, and Moffat is out. And Moffat's a hack, so...
The fucking rollicking shock that is.
Yeah.
Always
no,
Isn't
it
Moffat
wasn't.
a misogynistic hack?
More likely than you think.
Yeah.
Turning fucking Irene Adler into fucking bisexual dominatrix woman for no reason.
Yeah. Back to what I was initially saying. If it wasn't Doctor Who, what would it
Yeah.
have been?
Yeah.
What would
Oh.
it have been that would have surprised Heaton to find out that I would have liked?
Star Trek?
I've not seen too much. I've seen one episode of Star Trek, and I really liked the one episode of Star Trek that I've seen.
Which series and
Just
which one?
start listing things and maybe we'll get the
I-
same reaction again.
Maybe. But yeah, no, I really liked the Trouble with Tribbles episode.
A classic, everyone does.
That is the only Star Trek episode I've seen. I love it. My uncle had like a little stuff, like, Tribble, that like you would just squeeze it and it would shake around and make Tribble noises basically.
That is adorable.
Yeah. But I know Heaton and I have had plethoras of conversations about Bioshock, so that wouldn't surprise her.
No. I think the thing about you liking Bioshock that ended up surprising me was less that you did it all and more that, because you like, I know you just don't do well with horror.
I don't. You're correct.
And the first one's got some, like,
I don't-
for real horror elements in it.
Well, I hadn't played the first one until, what, a couple years ago now?
Yeah.
So, I
I'm
only
not-
played 2 and 3 by
I'm
that
not
point.
particularly surprised that Yuki likes Bioshock. That makes enough sense to me.
Yeah,
Wait, why did I do that? No, come here.
You were a little surprised when I said that I liked Matchbox 20.
I was surprised when I found out that Brooke liked Matchbox 20. Brooke's love of dad rock consistently gets me. And I feel like every time that it shouldn't, but it continues to.
I think Dio might be more vocal about his like of dad rock more than me.
Oh, Dio is very
Oh, fuck.
vocal about his like of dad rock. To the point that when we first met, I asked him how old he was because I thought he was like 35. And then I found out that he was not. In fact, he was much younger than me. Don't you love dad rock like The Cure? I like certain songs from The Cure.
But trying to think about what would really surprise Heaton on what Susie likes. Was it
Yeah.
anime? Was it a game?
I don't entirely recall. That's the problem. I remember saying something on one of these streams, like, at least a year or so ago. And, like, Heaton was really surprised to learn that that I liked it. And I can't remember what it is for the life of me right now.
So no. Red? Okay, nope, it's green. Boing, boing, boing. There we go.
What are some other weird things people don't seem to think that I like that I did?
Oh yeah, by the way, I was just gonna say, been having a blast with the stuff on the SMP in regards to the finale.
Dude, yeah, I'm
Don't forget
all
to
I'm
take
all set
down
up.
the bag.
I'm all set up for the finale. My inventory is just what I need to distract Harley.
I already talked to Mally and Sunny about what I wanted to do. And they told me it was okay, so I'm excited.
You know, Zoranthropy, there are certain things that, like, nobody at all would be surprised, because I do talk about it a lot, being stuff like, you know, Gex and Dream and Yu-Gi-Oh! Nobody would be surprised about those. Not a single soul should be surprised that
Not one.
in any of this. Yeah.
You gotta ram into him twice.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of, like, the things that people have told me that they're surprised by, and specifically trying to think about what it was that Hiten was really surprised to learn that I was into. Let me check my Steam list, maybe. Maybe it was a game. Maybe I can go through my Steam list and find
I like these guys too. I think they're really cute.
They look like watermelons.
They do. They've just got cute little nosies. I like them. Fuck!
I have to say, could it have been a movie series?
Maybe.
But no, I don't watch enough movie series.
Got my hot pockets
to
balling.
really
Hell yeah.
Get any, like, out there. Let's see.
Got him.
Had a plethora of conversations about Left 4 Dead. I know that one's not it.
It's one of the few things the two of us both like.
Laya was actually surprised to learn that I liked Left 4 Dead, though.
Three of us should play together.
With mods.
I love mods.
Well, of course I play with mods.
I just remember the playthrough, like, where it's like frickin', what was it, like Johnny Bravo as the tank.
Oh fuck. He doesn't really kill my Pikmin either, which is something I kind of like about him. Or maybe he does and I'm simply too good at video games, who knows. Shabam!
Oh yeah! No, so, another thing that I know some people have been surprised to hear that I'm in, that I do like, is Mortal Kombat, but I don't think that's it either.
No. See, I believe that 100%.
Alright, what about favorite character from the Mortal Kombat series?
Oh, would you like to take a guess?
Kitana.
Melina?
No. Nope.
Divorced dad.
I'll never get over it. I'll never get over it. I don't know why. There's something so deeply hilarious about people referring to Johnny Cage as having divorced dad energy. They're right, but like, something about it's just really funny.
Yeah. And you're correct, by the way. I just you had said divorced dad. I was like, oh fuck yeah. That really is the way to describe it, huh?
Are you
Hey.
going to see the news of the movie with Gilbert Godfrey?
Drink your lean, my children. Consume your lean.
What?
But yeah, it's Johnny Cage. Being my main there.
Dustin,
Let's see.
damn it.
Boing.
Hee-ho.
Boing. Okay, how do I... It's over here. Okay. I was gonna say, because there's
And
one
then
more
you'll-
card.
Yeah, there's a
I've seen
there's
it
one
now.
more card and there's the floor lick and then you gotta pick the purple Pikmin.
It's over here. Well, the floor looks easy.
I can't find anything in my Steam list, so might not be there. What else could it have been?
Susie's favorite MK character is Meat.
Dude, I do love Meat, and I also really love Mocap. Both of
I was
them
gonna
are
say
fucking
Mocap.
MVPs. Both of them MVPs. Absolutely love them, but they are not my mains. My mains is Cage. And actually, in a Mortal Kombat trilogy, like the one on the N64, I used to play Nightwolf a lot. Actually.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You like Divorced Dad's Daughter? I have not played the newest Mortal Kombat games.
It's a fucking
I
flaw.
would like to.
They're pretty good, even if you just watch it for the story.
Oh,
I
you
wanna
take
eat
it.
that.
You
Yeah.
take it plate and all. Oh, it's even gotten. It's jiggly. Delicious.
No, this is what Jiggle Physics was made for, folks.
Hell yeah.
Reject the
I want my
Boopa,
I want-
embrace the plan.
Sweet Tooth series complete.
Let's see.
Yeah, we've done it. Dungeon complete.
I guess some people have told me that it's pretty interesting that I like alternative sports games, but I highly doubt that is it either, because that would have never come up in conversation.
Do you
Not
partake
here,
in
at
Do you partake in marble racing?
I have.
I like the.
I'm talking about like.
I've
I'm
watched.
talking about.
Oh, I
like-
know what you're talking about, but like, I've been watching like little bits of Spiff watching marble racing, and I can't lie to you, man. It looks really fun. Prefer rocketeering? I can't get into. I specifically can't get into Soul Calibur. It's too slow for me. It has good weight to it, but like for me it's just simply too slow.
Like gameplay or story?
I've made.
Gameplay.
I've made my begrudging enjoyment of the series that must not be named.
True.
Uh,
Speaking of Sweet Tooth, did you hear the Twisted Metal got a live
Why?
action series? I've heard about this. Listen, I've never played Twisted Metal, but I sat down and watched like 4 or 5 documentaries about the storylines from Twisted Metal. And like I super don't know. I super don't know. Oh, fucking
yeah.
this is gonna sound weird. Speaking of,
Okay.
So I found via TikTok, because I follow Demata, because I think he's funny. He was scrolling through there's a website you can look at that has like all of the Pokemon Infinite Fusion's fusion designs. And dog, I cannot lie to you, I am so thinking about scrolling through that, because, so I talked about this the other day, that I said I think, I really fucking hate that I feel like a good quarter of the fusions from Infinite Fusion aren't like an actual fusion, they're just an excuse to make a reference. And that feels really annoying to me, because, like, it defeats the whole purpose it defeats the point of the exercise, you know? So I've been considering, like, man, maybe I'll make a video, like, going through Pokemon Infinite Fusions and, like, redesigning some of the ones that are just a reference into, like, an actual fusion, because that fucking pisses me off.
I mean, some of them do make some kind of sense. Like, I know that there's, like, Golurk and Cofagrigus when fused together you get Exodia. So.
Okay, Google, set a timer for 2 minutes. Well, the thing about it is,
Yeah.
the thing about it, right, is, like, it doesn't matter that the reference makes sense. It's just, I feel like the point of the exercise is to design a Pokemon fusion. Going out of your way to specifically, like, the reason I thought of this was the Rapidash, Mr. Mime fusion is just fucking Sweet Tooth. And, like, I think that...
Mr. Mime Rapidash? Wouldn't it make more sense to be, like, I don't know, like, Pinkie Pie?
I would have thought that it would have been, oh, fuck, what's his name? Fucking... The car engine would have made more sense. But, like, but I don't know if he's in Fusion, in fairness. But, like, my point is that it's weirdly... The point is have fun game. I know this, but, like, I don't know. I don't want to, like, shit on the artwork, because the artwork in and of itself is very good. But, like, because that's not the problem. The problem that I have with it is just that it feels like circumventing point of exercise. I don't understand, like, I want to do that, but I want to do it in a way that, like, I can word it to be, like, because I don't want it to come across as, like, no fun allowed, you know what I mean? It's just a case of, like, I feel like it defeats point of exercise. That's the long and short of it.
So I can't decipher what it is that might have surprised you from my list.
Okay, Google, stop.
Like, I know Danica was kind of surprised to learn that I really liked Kingdom Hearts.
That's another thing that surprises me a little bit, but not particularly much. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't know that you would do that. Uh-oh. 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 There we go. I got him.
Yeah, no, it's like, I like Kingdom Hearts. I wish I could finally sit down and play 3, because I have been avoiding spoilers for it for years now. I tell you, it's not easy following Super Butterbuns and and trying to avoid Kingdom Hearts spoilers.
You poor soul.
Not easy. I wish I had time to play it though.
But yeah, like, because I don't want to, like, again, I don't want to shit on the, like, the artwork that went into it, because that's not the problem, because the artwork is usually very good, it's just, I don't...
You had a prompt and you decided to not follow it to make a reference instead.
Yeah, right? Like, that's what it comes down to for me.
It's the autistic desire to follow the rules.
It, literally, that's it. No, that's it. It's the autistic desire to follow the rules. It's the notion, it's the fucking principle of the thing.
It's not a game.
I'm not sure if music would be surprising.
There is literally
Oh no, not a single...
I was gonna say, literally at this point, there is not a single band or genre of music. If I found out that Susie's like, yeah, you know, I've been working on this newest commentary, and I've really been jamming out to penis music. I found that it really helps me focus. At this point, I just fucking believe her.
Yeah, no, when it comes to music, I can't shock anyone on that.
Susie is like me. This is why I've said before, like, if I trust anybody's music recommendations, it's Susie's, and it's purely because Susie is like me in the actual for realsies club of I actually honestly listen to everything. Like, the two of us are similar in that way, in that we are the ones who, like, it isn't like, oh, I listen to everything except for, fucking hip-hop and country. It's literally, I will listen to anything.
By the way, when do you want to do the rap battle rabbit hole?
Oh, God. I don't know. I'll try and fucking... I'll try and find some fucking time.
Make the playlist.
I know, and I really want to do that, because it sounds like it'd be really fun. I'll try and find some time. I was gonna say something I forgot.
Right, I remember. I do have one thing of anime that I know has surprised someone, but I don't think it was Hiten.
Which is?
That I at one point had a slight Hitalia phase.
No, that was it. No, I remember immediately.
That was it?
That was it. Mm-hmm. Because I'm feeling, and you know how I know it, and you know how I know that? Is because I'm fucking feeling it again for the second time. I'm sitting here like, I fucking forgot. The last person I'd have ever thought. I thought you were better than us, Susie, God!
No, for me personally, that tracks, like, that tracks a little bit.
Who was your favorite?
Ah, dude, it's been so many years, I'd have to rewatch it, and I don't want to do that.
That's the right answer. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy that you don't remember the answer.
Yeah. It's, I don't know if I'd say it's a repressed memory, but it's a repressed memory.
Welcome fucking to it.
I remember Yoon found out that I watched Hitalia, because my Kitsune, Yoon saw Hitalia, was just like, you watched Hitalia in, like, the most, like, ramped up way possible. I'm like, yeah, unfortunately.
And unfortunately is the word.
People are also a little surprised to learn that there was a point in time when I really liked Naruto as well.
I'm so fucking sorry.
All Naruto fans deserved better.
Yeah,
Okay.
I liked a lot of. I should clarify. I liked early Naruto. I kind of fell off after a point.
Tuning exams?
Sometime after that.
Okay.
I couldn't pinpoint exactly where, but it was definitely after that.
We're talking shit about Hitalia all day, every day, for literally any reason at any given provocation. If you have a problem with that, then leave.
You know, I got into Hitalia because I was really into the comics Scandinavia and the World.
Ah, okay. Scans. Okay, so it's behind the... Yeah, okay, it's behind the...
And if anyone wants to know what my favorite character from that comic is, Sister Iceland.
Of course, because...
The only character I'd used as an avatar out of that series.
Yeah. I love that...
Although I like Iceland just as a character too. Iceland is my second favorite.
I love that the purple ones, not only that they're stronger, but they proper, like, weightlifting hop, 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 hop.
Yeah. I've earned my cringe badge for my Hitalia days, because I used to fucking roleplay America in the fucking DA like the private forum chats or whatever the fuck.
I was also an America fan. I like Naruto, but it kind of feels like baby's first anime. You're correct. Listen, there's nothing. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. There's nothing wrong with liking Naruto. There's something wrong with thinking that Naruto is the best anime that's ever been made. Is the problem?
Actually, interestingly, I guess I figure my first anime was probably realistically Pokemon, but the first anime that I remember, like, watching was Inuyasha, actually.
Hell yeah!
Inuyasha was one of my first.
It was
falls into the
It was Inuyasha, followed very closely by Detective Conan.
Of fucking course it is.
Detective Conan doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Not even the fucking littlest bit, babes. Now we switch.
Yeah, realistically, I probably watched Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh before then, but like the ones that I really got into, at least at first, was those two. I remember trying to wake up early to catch Inuyasha. I think it was on Toonami?
Yeah. Or no, it was Inuyasha
Yeah.
was on Adult Swim.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I tried to wake up early to catch it on Adult Swim then.
Which is what we all did.
See, I watched WB4 Kids,
Same.
and so mine was Yu-Gi-Oh, and in Pokemon, and then we had Cox Cable, and they had the on-demand section where they would have like episodes of things, and I would go into the kids section because I didn't fucking care about anything else, and it was how I think it was how I was able to watch the ending of the original Yu-Gi-Oh run. But the point is that it also introduced me to Kirby Right Back at Ya.
Would you like a baby Hiten memory? A formative baby Hiten memory?
Sure.
I remember, speaking of WB4 Kids, I have a very vivid baby Hiten memory of, so what we would do, my friends and I, was we would take it in shifts on Friday night to stay up so that someone would be awake. Oh god. So that someone would be awake to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And to wake us up so that we could all watch together, right? And I remember this so vividly because one day it was my turn. And that time that it was my turn was in fact the time in which Yugi lost and the Pharaoh sacrificed Yugi's life. If you recall that particular
Yep.
story
I do.
beat.
What was the scenario of that one? I vaguely remember it, I think.
It was during... Oh, God.
The Orichalco stuff.
Yeah, the Orichalcos
Yep.
shit.
The Orichalcomolos.
Yeah, Orichalcomolos.
Yeah.
Don't lift with your back. It's not good for you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I got into Yu-Gi-Oh! At like a very early age, but I didn't really get super into the anime until probably the GX era, and then I went back and rewatched the original all the way through.
Respectfully, of course you did.
Yeah. GX was the one that was like on, I think, the most at the time. Like, I had to go back and
Oh my
rewatch
God!
all of... That is a whole ham.
That's just a whole ass ham!
Yeah.
GG, what's up?
Now...
As far as...
we collect.
But yeah, prior to watching the animes, obviously, I actually read, or actually, like, own, I think the second manga on my bookshelf right now. I read that, actually, before I watched, or before I really got into watching the anime. And then, obviously, I played the card game since it, like, came to America. I am an OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Player.
Of course, naturally. As we...
Back in my day, we could attack the moon and destroy the flotation ring, and we liked it.
So I played back when La Jin, the mystical genie of the lamp, was like the monster, like the big guy.
The man,
I mean,
Sam.
technically Blue Eyes was bigger, but like, nah, man, La Jin, the mystical genie of the lamp, easy level 4 monster. Like it's easy to summon, really strong. Man, it was the thing. And then the fucking mechanical chaser came out.
And it had an extra 50 points.
It had an extra 50 points! But it was super rare, it was super expensive, and Little Scribble was gonna have no way of ever getting it.
And there was the one version that was a slightly different color that was worth thousands of dollars. Did you also have the magical lamp that went with La Jin that was only available in an issue of Shonen Jump?
I think I got that one a lot later. Yeah. God.
My first anime crush was Atem.
Yeah, of course it was. And then it was followed.
That sounded like it was. That sounded like it was. Of course, it was derogatory.
Because it was followed swiftly by Kaiba.
Well, no, I came to appreciate Kaiba later, but like Atem was like the shit for me when I was little.
Huh, liking a character associated with silver dragons. Interesting.
I'm just like, I have had an anime
forgot
crush
about that.
0 times. Not a single time. I had a video game crush once though.
Were you attracted to Blue Eyes, or were you attracted to were you attracted to Kaiba, or were you attracted to Blue Eyes?
Look, I can't look. When I was older, I came to appreciate Kaiba later, but like first was Atem because I liked his voice and he was cool.
You prefer the more dramatic sounding voice.
The Dan Green.
Yes, I liked Yugi, but like Atem was better to kid me, and I was so sad when he left. I was devastated. I cried.
I remember running home at full speed to watch the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX because I thought GX was the coolest shit in the world.
GX was so fun!
And then and then 5Ds came out and I grew a sense of taste.
The 5Ds is great.
It's okay.
GX is great. 5Ds is amazing.
5Ds is it, baby.
I think my biggest issues with 5Ds, because there are a lot of issues that I have with it, but I think the biggest issue that I have with it is how it treats its female characters.
Was how you fight these nuts in your mouth?
How it treated its women characters were awful because they were like, ah yes, we promise you great things to come. We promise you a good story arc, and then we don't deliver it. It's like at least like Alexis and Taya were not really promised anything, which still not particularly great. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh has never been good with its female cast.
Not historically.
But like
no.
5Ds was like so bad about it.
We have
also 5Ds was like completely like shafted in the final act.
That's a big man.
Yeah, it's Empress Bellblack. You might want to get off of Ochi for this one and have him fight the little dudes.
Yeah.
Because they will swarm you. And she will roll.
Counterpoint, Susie, card games on motorcycles. I mean, card games on motorcycles is one thing. We've had dumber even before then. Don't forget, we had like a whole battle on like on like 4 separate elevators at one point. That was in the original. It was in Duel Monsters. People forget that. We've had dumber.
We've also had shadow buzzsaws that send you into the shadow realm.
Dude, I think It's worse than it just fucking killing you.
Because I basically assumed when I was a kid, like, Shadow Realm just basically was like a fancy word for hell.
It's not necessarily an incorrect assessment, is the thing.
It's like the, yeah, you want the sweet embrace of death? No, no, your soul is seeing all the punishments for all eternity in death.
You remember there was like a whole like mythos surrounding the Reaper of the Cards, and then like it was just it came out, and then it was just kind of like, okay. It was just kind of a mediocre card. I do.
I mean, I remember the episode where it's like, you know, the Bakura battle and the Reaper of the Cards kept showing up, and it's like, oh, serious, oh no, and then just
Yeah, there was like a whole mythos behind it, and then like the card actually came out, and it was just kind of mid.
Carry him on my way. There'll be peace when
You are done. Wait.
I had a thought and it died in the back of my brain. Hungry and alone. I love they're so cute. I want to pick them up and hug them.
You missed a boy.
No, I didn't.
You missed a...
I did. I did, you alright? I love how they just thud to the ground.
Pikmin.
Dig for your lives. What is that? Oh, it's the castaway.
It's a guy.
It's a dude!
It's a lad.
We suck him into the ship. Horatio.
Colin, I'm gonna check the idea of this leafling. Maybe it'll work this time, and then it never does.
Listen, I like that eventually he goes, why do I even try? Return to surface. I used to really be scared of America because of the Iraq War. I thought they had UFOs that they used to kill people. There are these really grainy videos on YouTube of, like, Americans having UFOs in warehouses that didn't help one bit. Fucking, don't worry, many Americans thought the Americans thought that the US had UFOs. Because it was literally, so we have these guitars, or, yes, but do you think they were using these UFOs to vaporize people? They totally did. You're kidding, right? You're not serious. No, we do. What you are-
We have drones.
What you are describing are drone strikes, yes. And that is a thing that the United States does. We send unmanned robots, into oppressed nations and then have them vaporize people. That's what we do. Also, Zara, you shouldn't be afraid of the United States, because the reason that we have that technology is the same reason that our literacy rate is incredibly low, and we have a fucking we have an unreasonably high infant mortality rate. It's because our government doesn't care about us either, so you can take some comfort in that.
No, see, you don't have to worry about, like, Americans, but you do have to worry about America.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about us. You just have to worry about our leaders.
Because our leaders, considering they are also American, are undereducated and overly violent, and they have the money for it.
If it makes you, if I was gonna say, if it makes you feel any better, most of the United States also hates that.
I believe it was the great Mike J. Nelson who once said, "I'm the government. I'm the government. I'm the reason nothing works."
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, God, okay.
You shouldn't be scared of the United States because it gave you the Silly Girls series. I thought Toho was Japanese.
It is, but I knew about the literacy rate because my cousin lives in the place. That sucks. Tell them to leave.
Reject America, embrace Canada.
Factually correct.
Even though we still do apologize for what happened with our indigenous people, we are doing our best to rectify that which happened in the past.
Which is true.
Well, you guys are. America's not.
How nice. How nice it must be.
I swear to God, if Hurricane Hillary ruins our chance to play D&D tomorrow, I will cry.
Tomorrow?
There's a hurricane hitting SoCal, like, right now. And also within the next couple of days. And Silver lives in SoCal. He may not have power.
Oh, I was gonna say, because, like, by Monday?
Hey, Caden.
Yeah. Hi, I'm assuming we're talking about the hurricane going through California right now.
Oh, the man the authorities came to blame.
Oh my God, come here. Please stop standing on the ledge so ominously. I hate that, no!
Wait, the authorities blamed me for
literally
something again?
I know, I saw him do it! I'm sorry!
The authorities blamed me on something I didn't know I did.
No, wait, we'll do this last. Go, go, go.
One
You
time
guys
could
go
have
that.
been a shame to know the world.
Relight that.
If it knocks out power and Silver can't play because of the hurricane, I will cry.
Oh, not because Silver is in danger, but because you can't play.
Listen, Silver will be fine. He's a smart...
I trust Silver's well-being will be okay. I want him to be safe.
I mean, remember the time you guys were having, like, the power outage when I was DMing and you guys were still figuring out the way to play through the most, like, just rigged up system you guys could come up with?
We
to
did,
play?
yes. This is true.
Possible.
Yeah.
It's possible, okay?
But we record,
Drink
so...
your lean, drink your lean. Good boy.
You're lean.
I'm
It's
not,
what
gonna, I'm not gonna have Silver waste his phone battery on D&D.
I would. Buy a charging brick. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm not gonna selfishly ask him to do that.
I will.
I won't. I will. Okay. Let's see how this goes.
I know your dad's gonna beat up my dad, but like look.
My dad
Fuck, come here.
Look. If we've learned anything from Justin's game, Brooke, I have the cool dad in this entire friend group.
The coolest dad. And that cool
The
dad
gayest
is...
dad in a very hetero relationship.
I was gonna say, and that cool dad is Justin.
Yeah. I love the idea that for my character's dad, who is a human, or is a half elf? I completely forget what I went. It was a one-time thing. He's just the most flamboyant bard at a bard's, which is saying something. You're like, oh, he fucks dudes. He has a what wife? I'm stuck on the wife part, but orc.
This is...
Eaten.
Yeah?
Gift wizard time.
Oh,
Someone
are we?
redeemed to do an accent.
Okay, Google. Set a timer for 2 minutes.
Okay, Google.
I love with all of my heart. I need you to know, like, unironically, I'm very happy that you have been introduced to the Gift Wizard for all of 5 minutes, and you've all just unanimously decided that this is something this is a voice you want me to be doing constantly. Oh.
I'd work with the Gift Wizard.
Listen, the Gift Wizard is out here doing him best.
I mean, never
Truly,
look a gift wizard in the mouth.
as well you
I would.
fucking shouldn't.
I would, because there might be a gift in there.
There's a lot of things in my mouth. Mostly goo. I am a plasmoid. I am made of goo.
I want to help Blaze find a game for her plasmoid character.
For a split second, I thought you were going to say, I want to help Blaze be made of goo.
I would help Blaze be made of goo. If not filled with, but a douche.
Gross. Fucking disgusting.
How do you prevent a climax in your bedroom? She just whispers in my ear, shoot your goo, my dude, and I'm done.
That's typically a good way to fucking do it, my man.
She has this character where it's a corpse being kept alive by a slime in a jar.
I fucking love that shit.
It's great.
So is it like, is the slime controlling the body like Ratatouille style, or is it more like a Venom symbiote situation?
It's not even a symbiote situation. I think it's like a necrotic thing, you know? Like a necromantic slime. I'd talk to Blaze. I'd ask her in Hiten server because she would be ecstatic to talk about it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
if you
just,
find her a
in
game.
fact,
Imagine.
just Weekend at Bernie'sing it, and I'm here for that shit. Okay, Google, stop.
Yeah. Dude, imagine playing D&D with Beanie.
With me as of late, yeah, same.
Listen, I'm sorry.
It's not just your game that's on hold. It's several games on hold right now. Blaze was sick this week. She couldn't DM her game.
I just don't get invited. So, shrug.
Then we'll just
Sounds like a challenge.
Playing a new game in the future. At the very least, have a guest character.
I just want to find a game for my Changeling Gunslinger. So bad.
Come on. 66, 67, 80,
I-
80,
I have
95,
played-
98. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on!
Yeah, it's like, I think I've explained my horror story on these streams before.
Yeah, I remember you telling
I
me.
don't really play it. So I don't play it super frequently. And then Hiten had me sit down and play a one shot, which wound up taking two a one shot that took 2 sessions.
A one shot that lasts only one time? Never heard of it.
I mean, that was what the case was when I was doing the one shot.
But in any case, and that is the only game that I've played.
I hope it was good.
Oh. At least, I mean, I had fun carrying everyone as a small goblin farmer.
It was really funny. Susie did, in fact, carry the whole party. So by the way, I've been practicing the time trials, and I feel good that I got everything except the big piles of gold. I think I did a good job. I will take that W. I'm getting better.
Yeah, whenever Zinni is done editing for literally everyone else, he could finish the Cloud Palace session of that. Because we agree that we want to upload that despite one particular player in that.
Despite the circumstances, TM.
Yeah. We still want that to go up because it was fun.
But yeah, I was
Just a matter of Zenny finishing it.
I was talking about as well. I'd love to do another Monsters of the Week game, where everybody is a Pikmin.
Blaze introduced me to a game that is currently being kickstarted from the creators of Honey Heist. I don't know if anybody heard about this. Hey, did you hear about this? Did you hear about? No, okay.
I was also saying I would really like to play. I really want to play at least a short session of that. Oh God, how the fuck do you say it?
You have to go do the jumpy bits on the outside with Ochi.
Oh yeah, it is looking that way. That game. I think you pronounce it Merkberg. It's got umlauts in it. It's like it's Viking metal themed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you talking about that a while ago.
Yeah, I want to play a couple of sessions of that, like a short, like 2 or 3 session campaign. Cause the fucking the lore of that's brutal as fuck, and I love it.
I mean, did we still want to do that Trigun one shot at some point?
I do. Okay. So I want to talk about this. I'm not putting the man on blast preemptively. Like we're not making fun of the man. It was nice enough for him to say yes. So we were planning on doing again like a Monsters of the Week style one shot that was Trigun themed. And we never ended up doing it. Not because of anything. How the fuck do I get over there? Am I just not making the jumps right?
Yep.
No, he's just not jumping far enough.
No, he can do it. You just gotta get the momentum.
Ah, here it is.
There we go. So we'd planned on doing it, but we had a special guest. And the special guest never made his character?
Oh no.
You need to bug him.
I probably will. We were going to play with Heavenly.
Oh.
We got Heavenly Father, but he never made his character.
So
it has been over a year now. And I'm in that awkward space, right? Where like I don't know if I know you well enough to get on your ass about it.
I have the name of the game, by the way, that I was thinking of. It's from Grant Howitt and Will Kirby. They've worked on Honey Heist, Spire Heart, Critical Role, Image, Dark Horse, and Boom.
Nice.
Right? The entire concept is you are vampires hunting down and fighting zombie Nazis.
I love that. What?
It's called Eat the Reich.
Yes! Yes! I fucking adore that!
It's Eat the Reich is a tabletop roleplay game. Eat the Reich is a tabletop roleplay game in which you, a vampire commando, are coffin dropped into occupied Paris and must cut a bloody swath through Nazi forces en route to your ultimate goal. Drinking all of Adolf Hitler's blood.
That fucks so hard.
This is literally just Creature Commandos.
It's a D6 system. So it's very simple. And it's all in one book, because it's the creator of Honey Heist. Of course, he's going to make it super simplistic. And it's fully funded.
That fucks.
It's fully funded on
That's
on,
so
on
good. That's so
I'll
fucking good.
I'll post it here in chat if people want to piece that. I'll also post it in here in the
Eat
general.
the Reich.
Eat the Reich. I want this so bad. It has pre-made characters, also ways of making your own character. And the art is amazing. So there's like,
I'm learning all kinds of things about the puzzle mechanics in here. I didn't expect that you could just hubba.
Fluent. The rules. Eat the rock is a simple d6. Declare intent and work out the size of the dice pool. It averages out about 6. Yeah, it's basically a simple game. Oh, that's cool. Part of the Kickstarter is to fund a hub so you can play it online.
That's
with
dope as shit.
friends. The stretch goals, the ones that have been funded so far. The original funding was just for 20,000. The blood splatter upgrade. Using the latest printing technology, we'll use some of the textured laminate to cover the book to make it delicious bloody pop. Pink stitches up. Like, some of this is just to get the book to look better.
Which is valid and cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Fang Challenge Coin. Reserved for undead operatives that have survived at least one coffin drop into enemy territory. Unlike most normal challenge coins, this one glows in the dark. It's like a bunch of like little cool stuff. Like, they're not overextending themselves and making the product too complicated. It's just like little tiny details.
What the fuck is that?
The
There we
most
go.
expensive thing is $300. It's called The Box. It comes with a book, a PDF, every unlocked physical stretch goal, a unique challenge coin exclusive to that pledge, and friends of RRD and a hand-customized ammo box containing hand-selected, handmade ephemera, thank you. Put together by Grant and Will. Each box will be unique. See the box section for more detail. This is the coolest Kickstarter ever. And I expect Justin to fund it. I would not be surprised. This looks so fucking cool. I want it so bad.
This kicks ass. I want.
The cheapest is £5, which is about $6-7 in the United States.
Consider the following. Die.
And it comes with the PDF. Retailer, backstore. No, it doesn't come with the PDF. It gives you a discount wherever it finally comes out. The PDF is $12, $16. Well, about $16. But this is cool.
I don't think I'm gonna make this one either. But this will be fine.
How censored is it? Sounds like it should be a trilogy. How censored is it? It's gory. It's not censored at all.
Good.
You want to nom 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 on those Nazis pretty well.
As in the swastikas. Well, this is just to get it started, to get the book made and all that stuff. It's mostly not going to be released in some other countries until it gets censored. But as for the British, American, stuff like that, stuff where this is already allowed and stuff, it's not going to be censored.
Get his ass. Got him. Fucking got him.
Next
Rattle boys.
postcards, print-friendly character sheets, embroidered cloth. I may get the dossier. Soft cover. I want the top. I want the hard cover.
Hardcover is always the best. I'm not making this one either.
They're only making soft cover. They're not making hard cover.
That's cringe.
It's mostly to cut on costs, which is fair. Let me double check the stretch goals. Hidden vampire cover upgrade.
There's not much I can do.
No. We eat filth fang patch. Oh, I want that.
That's alright.
The primary diet of undead fang operative. Glow in the dark upgrade. Our Lady of Perpetual Ruin devotional bookmark. Yeah, it's gonna be paperback only. But you know what? This is too cool not to fund. I'm sorry.
That being said, an anime tournament arc with PvP where it's more and more ridiculous foes with crazy stat blocks for the party to face would be cool. I think that'd fuck. You get to just get more and more anime. I like the idea that, like, there's no breaks. Like, I'd build you at, like, level 18. Like, just a high level. And it's just me dropping monster after monster after monster just to see how long you can go.
Would you have an end?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, because like I'd be down if there was an end. Because I don't think I don't even think you would want to be there if if people just ended up killing everyone.
No.
It's like, oh fuck, what do I drop now? A Tarrasque? It makes no fucking sense.
Well, no, I think that shit like that's boring.
Yeah. Play a video game if you want to do stuff like that.
Yeah, if you want, like, endless waves, then that's a video game thing.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
play
see.
Devil May Cry 5 or Baldur's Gate 3.
Let's do the Dandori battle. And then we'll kick Louie's ass, and that'll be the end of the stream.
We'll go back. I had...
Oh wait, no, this
I have
is the fight with Louie. Hang on. Make sure that there's nothing else.
I have a D&D question for you, Heat.
Aha, there's another time trial. I knew it. Sure, ask me this D&D question.
Okay, so this is I was listening to Critical Role for the past few days, kind of semi catch up, and I was thinking, like, you know how players like to do insight check on each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would there be such a thing as like a passive deception and passive persuasion in a situation like that? Like a player is confident enough that the other player won't be able to catch them on the lie, you would have them basically use standard passive rules, except use your deception or persuasion stats. Like if the guy's telling the truth and the guy fails an insight check, shouldn't that make somebody more suspicious?
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
I call it the passive truth and passive lie checks.
That's not a bad idea. I really like that.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was a bad idea. That's why I was asking.
No, I like that. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
These time trials are really fun. I'm just really bad at them.
That's fair. Are you a speedrunner?
No.
Yeah, that's why you're bad at them.
I like to take my time.
No, hold on. As a speedrunner in the call. You can speedrun and still be bad at the game.
True. But are you speedrunning the game at that point?
You do not have to be
You
good
can
at the
be.
video game to be a speedrunner.
Exactly.
Or,
You just need to know how to break a
you,
game.
You're not necessarily a good gamer, a skilled gamer if you speedrun.
Wasting time here.
Right.
We'll wait till we got more boys.
It's like here's the common misconception about speedrunning. Speedrunning, while it does sound in the name like it's like, oh yeah, be fast at a game. No.
The sexual archetype of
not
fastest
the
Mario,
main-
yes.
That's not actually the main goal of speedrunning. Speedrunning is consistency, not speed. And so the idea, well, most speedruns when they have like game-breaking glitches, most of it is just getting good at breaking the game consistently, not doing it fast.
Never
you
in a
also-
million
can't you-
years will I get over the sexual archetype of fastest Mario.
Fastest.
Oh, I won't either. It's hilarious. But yeah. I guess games without like major game-breaking glitches still probably have like a number of exploits to them as well. So
Well, also
being able to
there's
exploit the game well.
there's also no glitch runs. There's also 100% runs.
There is also
You
no
know.
glitch runs.
100% again. 100% could just be exploiting the game in a way, or utilizing glitches consistently in a way that allows you to finish the game 100% fastly. I run a couple of games like that. Ether 1 has like a bunch of glitches despite having 100%. There's the Harry Potter games, which all have their own crazy glitches that can be utilized in 100% runs. So, again, the 100% runs are not, again, the fast part. Glitchless, again, there's probably some exploiting things that doesn't even require a glitch. You can just exploit like certain mechanics of the game.
It's all based on the discretion of speedrun.com.
That's basically board to board. But even games like, say, Super Mario Bros., it's again still all consistency. Sure, you do wind up going fast, but every jump you make is like frame perfect. Every like bit of movement that you do has to be consistent in order to even get close to the time that you're shooting for. So even like older games like that don't have as many like game-breaking glitches, it's still all consistency at the end of the day. Consistency is the main part of a speedrun, not the speed itself.
The speed comes with the consistency.
Exactly.
Yeah, but wouldn't you say that's also the same thing about time trials? Time trials is, yes, you need to get it done in the 7-minute time frame, but what will help you get done in the 7-minute time frame is being consistent.
I would agree with that, yes, because time trials are just speedruns.
So am I wrong in saying Heaton's not used to this type of thing because they don't really go with the speedrun mindset?
I do not speedrun.
I mean,
I do not know how to be fair.
So I'm right. So what you're saying is I'm right, and I've won the debate because that's how conversations work.
I'm saying you're right, but you're getting there in the wrong way.
You're right.
Not lying, but you're right.
He's right, but he's out of line for saying it.
Nobody wanted
No,
to
it's
hear
not that
it.
he's
Shut
out
up.
of line. It's like he's not out of line. He's just getting there in the wrong way. He went like what was it? He did 2 plus 2 is 4, but he did it in a way that like showed his work like incorrect.
1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1.
Yeah, basically.
It took
Like,
you
at
a
the
few
end of the
extra
day, the
steps,
answer
but
is
I'm proud
right,
of you
you
for
just-
getting that. I'm proud of you. You got the answer right. I just wish it took you less steps to get to the right answer.
You're right, I just wish you weren't stupid.
It's optimal that. It's optimal that way.
It's. But here's the thing, though. I was consistent, wasn't I?
Damn. He's fucking got us there, Susie.
Not maybe. Hold on. I have to think about that one. Yeah. No, but yeah, that's.
That's pretty dope, actually. That's really dope to think about.
That is something that I had to learn. That is something that I had to learn being a speedrunner, is that, yeah, it's just mostly consistency. It's not really the speed aspect.
I think it's like if to look inward from the outside, you know, isn't it like a major problem where, like, it's something being solved nowadays, but for the longest time, it's just, you couldn't learn how to speed something right. For, like, without figuring it out on your own. Somebody, like, you have to study other people's videos. Nobody really did tutorials and, like, general tricks and stuff.
That
So
depends
it's
on
like-
the game.
Yeah, well, the reason why I say it's like Summoning Salt, right? Summoning Salt talks about the glitch, but doesn't explain how the glitch is done. But his major
Yeah, well,
concentration of
Yes!
the video is not... Yay!
We got the bronze medal! My Dandori skills are increasing.
But his goal of those videos
Yeah,
are also to talk about the history of the run in general. So.
Yeah, but as far as tutorials go, some games have had tutorials for quite a while. Some games don't. Again, that's very case by case.
Yeah.
More games need tutorials.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely agree with that. I have on my backlog tutorials for the Dream speedrun. I'll eventually get those done at some point, but
I can't believe you're gonna
it's
speed
on
run.
my to-do list.
I can't believe you're gonna speed run showing your face and then putting the mask back on.
The amount of jokes that I have to deal with when I say that I speedrun a game called Dream.
I love
Dude,
this.
no, you don't understand. I have a Discord server specifically for it because usually it's good. It's good optics to do that.
Yeah, just in general, it's a good place to have for people to keep in contact wherever they're working on the runs.
That server got raided by a bunch of Dream SMP fans, thinking that it was about the Minecraft YouTuber.
Well, would that be rated or just mere confusion?
It could be either or.
Either way, it happened.
Either way, it happened. Just a bunch of people going in there's like, yeah, I like the Dream SMP. It's like, oh wait, what is the server about?
Well, especially considering that Dream's biggest controversy involved speedrunning, it's almost as if...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know, and that's why I said the amount of times I get that.
All right, it's time. We've done everything else, chat. Let's go kill Louis.
This is why we're a fan of the pig, not a fan of the mask.
Okay, Google. Set a timer for 2 minutes.
Why am I not surprised?
I was playing, we were playing Wild Wild West this morning, so I can just go right back to it.
I was actually, weirdly enough, practicing the voice of one of my characters, so I completely understand.
It's time to kill Louis, chat. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill this man.
Something I have a feeling all the fans of Pikmin have always wanted to do.
I would like, listen, you eat my Pikmin. What if I let my Pikmin eat you?
Damn, okay, Caden. Look,
time for that yonka splunky
yeehaw,
you know what I mean.
I have lived in the South all my life. If I can't do a decent cowboy, I don't know what I can do.
For real, Louis, wait.
Y'all gotta do that nice southern drawl in order to get them sabers.
Nice cup of lemonade.
What?
You eyeing my lemon
We didn't
drink?
make it in time. No, but look closely. Oh yeah, he didn't leafatize. I'm not sure. I'm being cooperative. Louis,
I'm slowly getting used to the
Louis.
fact that I have a lower register than most people, so
I'm listening.
I just take advantage of it in practice. You know?
All right, it's time to kill Louis.
I just want to be my sweet outer rim baby girl in Star Wars game on Monday. I'm not asking for a lot.
I ain't asking for
Oh,
much.
you were talking about Star Wars game. You're now talking about the other game that we all play together.
No,
with.
that's Friday.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know,
Right, come on.
all you guys just, it's like all of y'all sitting here doing your D&D characters or whatever. And meanwhile, I just slip into it. I don't even think about it.
Well, yeah,
I think I never heard you slip into it.
Oh, you hear it in my videos. If you know what you're listening for, you'll hear it.
It's certain letters start disappearing, certain letters start getting enunciated a bit more. Yeah, I understand.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
hang on. Fuck.
You'll,
Oh, come here.
you'll
Okay,
hear
Google,
it. You'll hear
stop.
it if you listen for it.
It's usually how hearing works. You have to listen to hear.
Traditionally, yeah.
Well, you get what I mean.
I know. Wait, if Hiten is Ripley, does that mean Louis is Burke and Otis is Jonesy?
Shut the
I
fuck up,
actually remember
Schwarzenegger.
that was like a... Yeah, I remember that was like another thing that like Hiten was surprised to learn about me at one point.
For some
The
reason,
fact that
It's just one of those things, like, for some reason, I don't associate Arkansas with the South.
It's
Arkansas.
pronounced Arkansas, or you get arrested.
Arkansas is very much the South, though.
Oh,
I
it's very
know
much
it
so.
is. I couldn't explain to you why I feel that way.
Well,
Simply that I
you
do.
get used to
It's the Utah of the South.
it. Is very.
What
much
a hell of a
South.
way to phrase that.
Am I wrong, though?
No.
She's not lying, but she's right.
I just really want to play Noir, man. I want to play my changeling cowboy. That's what I really like. That I really like that voice. It's one of my really good voices.
Y'all want that bit of that edge drawl, that southern charm.
Oh yeah, no. Moon in the chat going, sing motherfucker, singing that baritone drawl.
Yeah. Again, it's practicing because like my natural voice is nasalier, a little bit higher. So like I'm just practicing my lower register because it seems it's something people really like from me. I want Caden and Brooke to know that both of y'all have great Southern voices. Thank you.
Now,
It's kinda-
Danica, what about
it's-
my southern drawl? And I'm not even
Jesus
from the South.
You sound like
From
you're.
America.
You sound like you're waving a fan in front of you while you're looking at your slaves picking cotton, drinking lemonade on a hot summer day.
Well, I do declare that that is
I do
exactly what I am
declare.
going for. And I am coming. It seems that Danica herself is coming down with the vapors this week.
You do fucking be like that
There-
sometimes, dog.
There you go, far too Canadian to do that.
way too Canadian to do that.
Now, do you want me to be more the traditional Canadian, or do you want more like this version of Canadian?
What about Letterkenny?
Cross fucker. Although, firstly, anytime I talk to Cherry, I have to do the over-the-top, like, Quebecois accent. Which is basically just me doing the frickin' Justin Timberlake voice from the Love Guru.
Caden, let's be honest, that's the voice Ontario does as he watches his pyramid getting built.
I was the one building those pyramids! I have frickin' sympathy for the people building it. And no, it was not aliens.
Somebody needs to draw him in like that Colonel Sanders ass outfit on his porch. Just a standard Southern Victorian porch, and he looks out, it's a fucking desert and a pyramid being built.
Yeah, no, I think it's just, another thing that I think is really funny is, like, the most Southern I get on my streams are the streams where Girly Wolf Pup is not there.
I think the best thing is, Girly did not realize that my girlfriend was real. She also didn't realize that she is also Southern.
Oh, you have a girlfriend? Nice.
Yeah, we've been dating for over 2 years.
Nice.
But she only gets Southern when talking about certain matters. Specifically, whether it's talking about Buc-ee's or Taco Bell Baja Blast.
Fucking Baja Blast, motherfucker!
Which is why a nickname that I have for her is Baja Yaga.
I see what you did there. I don't get it fully, but I see what you did there.
Damn it!
Yes, she embraces Swamp Witch energy. She wants to be Ida. Let's just say that.
Yeah, we were
She
close.
wants to be the Baba Yaga, I guess.
Yeah.
Why does that guy look like he's constantly scared?
Get out.
Because he should be, I mean.
He should be.
It's...
But get him, Dingo.
Yeah, no. I just... I'm trying to think. How long ago was it that I had a stream where, when talking about being Southern, I just got progressively more and more Southern as the stream went on? How long ago was that?
I love Dingo. Leave Moss alone.
13 weeks.
No,
Maybe.
not that long ago. Not that long ago.
You'd think that was spring. Was that spring?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not gonna ask you. You're not good at counting.
Shut up! All of you making fun of me are ableist. I have a fucking disability. Making fun of me because I can't count. Wait, hang on.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I
Well,
would
it's
estimate.
been 1 week since I looked at you.
Dropped your head to the side
would
because I'm
es-
angry.
I would estimate that it's like either the past week or two that happened. And it was a stream where
Oh, hello. How long have you been here? She says the whole time I've been sitting in the window. I'm sorry, my queen. At this point, I'm just doing it to piss Caden off. Or Caden, to piss Justin off. He's like, every time I watch you use the ultra spicy spray to watch them move faster, I'm like, yeah, I can farm it. So I would probably be more discriminate, but...
I wasn't a Nintendo kid, so I never knew anything about this game. Well, except that it existed.
I didn't play it either.
Alright. Yeah! Area complete!
Yay.
Giant's Hearth, 100%. I have been doing the time trials in my free time because I've been like, I just really like playing Pikmin. So I've been just doing the time trials to get better. And I think I'm getting better.
Me.
VTubers can count? Shut up!
Well, they can only count to 4.
They can only count to 4.
They can only count to 4. They can only count to 4.
Every single time I get one of those, I send it to Caden.
They do! They do! Arkansas is just a third phase South State. Ooh.
Is it true that you can get arrested in Arkansas for saying Arkansas?
No.
No. Well, I mean, it is against the law, but I don't think it's heavily enforced.
I just remember Gaijin Goomba talked about that a while back and said that it is possible.
It is, I guess, theoretically possible, because again, there is a law. It is written into law that you cannot say Arkansas incorrectly in Arkansas, but I don't think it's very heavily enforced.
Ah, like you're not allowed to wear a large...
Also, I have a feeling if it gets enforced at least once, it's going to be abolished the moment a lawsuit comes up.
Fucking-
Says it.
Fucking Cox gun!
it's-
Say it right.
It's like how here in Colorado, specifically in Boulder, Colorado, you are not allowed to actually own a boulder on your property. Now here's the question: when does a rock become a boulder?
It's not a boulder. It's
A
a
large
rock.
boulder, a small boulder the size of a large boulder is in the middle of the road.
See here.
But also here in Denver, another weird law specifically
What is
is you can't
King of
you
Thieves?
can't allow your neighbor to use your vacuum cleaner, which I think is kind of a weird one.
2 houses down, you can.
Not your neighbor.
But not
Maybe
your neighbor.
across the
Not my
street,
neighbor.
but not the person directly next to you.
No, across the
Alright,
street is your neighbor.
Not fair.
Let's upgrade our boy and our equipment, and then we'll take a look at the new area, and I think that's where we'll end stream.
I will say, remember, it is technically illegal in Tennessee to hunt whales outside of your truck. Like while
If
driving
you're
in
in
your
the
truck.
truck, it's free game.
No. Like in your truck. You can't hunt it while you're in your truck, I meant to say. Which implies
close to water to do that?
it's a landlocked state.
Oh!
Yeah.
They were drinking glow sap, so they can't turn into leaflings.
Hey, is that fish
The
taking?
closest you're
No!
gonna get-
It's-
The closest you're gonna get to Mississippi is the Mississippi River with Tennessee. So but I don't think any fucking whales would come that far down up the Mississippi.
You'd be fucking
It
surprised.
just means one thing.
You can't go to SeaWorld.
SeaWorld was transporting one whale one time, and someone thought, is that free game?
Is that fucking fish, Jenga? No!
I'm just literally imagine a guy look like freaking Ahab out of the pickup truck with a freaking harpoon. To the latest I grapple with thee. Sorry, go ahead, Susie.
Which state is it that has a law where you cannot carry an ice cream in your back pocket?
On a Sunday.
I forgot.
So you know the law. Which state is it?
I
Okay,
don't remember. I think it might have been
Okay.
Ohio.
Only one way to find out.
Is that fucking fish, Jenga? No!
It turns out it's actually not illegal to have ice cream in your back pocket in Alabama, like Locher originally heard, then photographed. But it was a law in Georgia and Kentucky.
Wild. Alright, let's take a look at the new area. We'll do one day in the new area, and then we'll...
Seranthropy? I'm so fucking confused. You all can't be serious. No, we are. These are real U.S. laws.
Is this the last one? Is this the last area?
Oh, here's one.
Probably.
In Connecticut, pickles must bounce to officially be considered pickles.
Yeah, technically, also here in Denver, another weird law is technically it is against the law to drive a black car on a Sunday.
What? Oh, Missouri, it is illegal to deface a milk carton.
Oh, the school projects. No.
Oh! Look at how pretty! Crab!
Are you saying that crab's a crab?
Look at that funky ass crab!
Set it to blaze.
Blaze is the
California
king of
no-
funky crabs.
As far as like weird laws go, did you know in Vermont, women specifically must get written permission first from their husbands if they want to get false teeth?
Huh?
In
What if they're not
Vermont,
married or a lesbian?
No, I heard you! Oh no, I fucking heard
What if
you!
they're married to a woman, Susie? There's no man.
I have to talk to your dad.
Dominoes may not be played on Sunday in Alabama.
We'll grab 10.
What if
Okay.
you're a lesbian with no male figure in your life? What if there's just no man?
I couldn't tell you. I don't.
I know, I'm just...
I only have 10 whites. What am I gonna do?
Stop feeding them to be kamikaze.
I've not been doing that!
Oh, this may be important to some people in Tennessee. It is illegal for a woman to drive a car unless there is a man either running or walking in front of it, waving a red flag to warn approaching motorists and pedestrians.
Wow, Brooke and I have been breaking the law a lot.
Yeah.
Breaking the law.
It is illegal to catch a fish with a lasso in Tennessee as well.
That's fucking quitter talk!
Killer.
Yeah.
It is
So
That's pussy
hey,
talk is what that is.
You know how... Hey, by the way, you know how furniture tags say do not remove under penalty of law?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that actually can be enforced in Colorado.
Yep.
Wild.
Let's see. Let's go the land of potatoes. Residents may not
It's
fish
also-
from a giraffe's back.
Again,
In-
these
in
are all
Connecticut,
fucking skill issues. Like,
Go ahead, Susie.
In Connecticut, a pickle is not legally a pickle unless it bounces.
yeah, we said
I
that
just
one.
said that.
Yeah, Caden said
Yeah, I
that.
said that.
Oh, okay. I was just reading
That's a good one.
another list that I found.
You're fine.
But yeah,
if
the
you're
United-
88 years.
Listen, the United States legal system is fucking shit and cringe.
If you're 88 years of age or older, it's illegal for you to ride your motorcycle. That's not a dumb law. I challenge that.
Actually, on the note of the pickle law, in New York, a hot dog is legally a sandwich. I love bringing that one up.
It's true. Idaho state law makes it illegal for a man to give his sweetheart a box of candy weighing less than 50 pounds. I'm really glad I know this now.
In Hawaii, coins are not allowed to be placed in one's ears.
Yeah. In Kentucky,
What's
every
that in your
citizen.
ear?
In Kentucky, every citizen of it is required to take a shower once a year. How is that a dumb law? That's a pretty logical law to me. I don't know. It is illegal in Kentucky to marry the same man more than 3 times.
In
Who's the woman that
specifically
did that?
Eureka,
But
in specifically Eureka, Illinois, a man with a mustache may not kiss a woman.
No, it's gross.
in New York, a fine of $25 can be levied for flirting.
For
Have I?
farting.
Actually, in
Have I
in
ever told
Illinois,
you?
the law.
Oh, go ahead. I'll let you finish first.
I was gonna say, in Illinois, the law also forbids eating in a place that is on fire. It
Well-
is against the law.
I mean, it's against
to
a
eat
lot
in
of
a burning
things.
building.
It's against a lot of things. I'd say common sense is one of them. Have I
Common
ever
sense isn't common.
have I ever told you the story about the guy who threw turnips at my mom?
No.
No.
So, when my mom and dad were, I don't know if they were married or if they were just dating at the time. I don't remember. But the point is that they were together at this point. And my dad took my mom to a local bar. And there was a guy who was hitting on her. And every time he'd try and hit on her, he just started fucking throwing radishes at her back.
What?
Like full whole ass radishes. He just started throwing radishes at her. And Mom said it's really hilarious to think about in retrospect because your dad was fucking pissed. And I was like, yeah, I get it. I mean, I would be too, I guess. It's just kind of a funny thing to be mad about. And I was like, was he afraid that he'd get you with his radish hawking ways? And she's like, she shrugs. This is also, so I also wanted to share another fucking funny little anecdote about my parents, because it made me think of it. So my mother, when she was younger, she used to, like, she didn't get, like, in a whole lot of fights with my grandpa, right? When she did, she got into a fight with him this one time, right? And she said, I don't remember what it was. I love hearing this story from both sides, because my mom says, I don't remember what started it, neither did my grandpa, really. And he says, all I remember was, I think Mom's joke was, all I remember is I was wrong. But he, why are you flying that way? You fuckers, you can fly. What are you doing? I swear to fuck. So they were getting into an argument. Oh my god, thank you for the raid, Jiggy!
That made me panic.
As is the way it's supposed to.
In Nevada, it is illegal to drive a camel on the highway.
Where are you? But they were getting into an argument, and my mom called him a fucker. And she says, I remember this vividly because your grandfather, she's like, there's a beat, right? She's like, there's a beat. And your grandpa looks at me. I look at him, and there is just terror in both of our faces. And I said, and what did you do? And she goes, oh, I ran. What? And she's like, yeah, I just booked it. She turned around and just ran. She just ran the fuck out the door. And he had to chase her down the block because her first instinct between fight and flight was just flight. So I need you to picture my mother, a teenage girl, looking at my grandpa, calling him a fucker, about 3 seconds of silence, and then like the fucking Spider-Verse bit, she just runs. Out the door, down the block. I was like, where were you going? And she goes, fucking, I don't know, anywhere that wasn't where I was gonna get yelled at.
Why are you running? Why
are you running? You have rated at a bad time, because now I am going to do the rating.
Who shall you do the rating to?
I think we will...
I mean, Crafty's going, Marin's going, Gob's going, Sophie's going.
I was gonna say...
Gob's a good goblin, I'm telling you.
I'll raid Marin. Double raid. Next stream will be Tuesday, and that'll be more Pikmin.
Yeah.
More
Hiten has officially stopped being an art streamer. She is now a
Pikmin streamer. Yeah, I've been having a fucking blast. I just love Pikmin. This is such a fun game. Alright, I will see all of you on Tuesday. Goodbye!
Goodbye.